Hey there, all my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ladies. How is everyone doing? I hope all of you are as blessed as I am. I love you to pieces. Have all of y'all been wearing that beautiful smile? Let's do it together. Yes, that smile. They can't resist that smile. Let no one steal that from you. Let no one steal your joy. Embrace and enjoy every moment, every second, every hour that God gives you and is going to continue to give you. I love you, ladies. Now, getting into this video, I am getting ready to do my nails and bling for you, ladies. Yes, I did the phalanges, y'all, and it took me, I timed myself. It took me an hour and 35 minutes. Yes, it did. But I finally got it done. I used three different types of pinks. I used a white. I used black. I used my silver shiny things that bling polish. And and I used my variable size rhinestones. So let me show you the polish real quick. Oh my goodness, I forgot to bring the rhinestones in the black, but y'all have seen it before, so it's nothing different. I use this Santee Plus, and it's called, the number is M125, and it's shiny white. I don't know if you ladies will be able to see that little shine that it has in there, but it does have like a shimmer. There it is, a little bit in there, and this is what it looks like. I use that. I was using the Jordana French manicure in 090, and it was just called white. But as you can see, it's no longer anti-good to me. And no matter how much I shook it up and tried to do things with it, it was yucky. So I'm getting ready to get rid of that. And then I used my Kiss brush on nail art to polish one of my nails. And it's in the shiny bling color. And I have two of those because one worked and one didn't. So I had to opt out and use the other one. And normally I pay $1.99 for them at my local beauty supply. But now I've noticed that they do carry them at the Dollar Tree. And of course they have them at Walmart. And I haven't seen them in CVS, but Target, places like that, I have seen them. But they can be a little more on the costly side. So why not pay $1 for them or $1.99 instead of $3, $4, $5? And then next I use the nail lacquer knobby in the number 72, and it's called Pastel Pink. One of my favorite colors. I love this. It's really pretty. Really pretty. And I'm just about almost out. But I got this out of one of my shopping stores in the mall. And then I used by Wet n Wild Shine, and it's called Lavender Cream. The number is C4549. Here's the packaging, and here's the product itself. Looks like such. Really pretty color. And then I use the LA Colors Art Deco, and here we go. The number is BNA 513, and it's called Intense Pink. Looks like such. Excuse me. And then I use black polish, and I forgot to bring it in here. I use the stick to pick up my stones, and I use my stone cartwheel that has a variation of stones inside the little cart or circle where I can change and pick what I wanted to use. So without further ado, bing! This is what I did. I went totally out the box with this. So on my thumbs and my pinkies, I use the pink, which is the Pastel Pink number 72. I thought that color was so pretty. I did that. And then on my next fingers, I use black, white, and pink. And the design looks funny, so maybe I'll have to do it this way for you. But I use black polish, and then I used the white polish just to make some lines. And then I used this pink here, the LA Colors, the Intense Pink, to make me some lips Yes, I made some lips, y'all. And what I did was I just made the brown part here. I did it like I was making a happy face. And then here I made a swervy line, like, you know how old school we used to make the birds like that? When you can actually make a bird and you took a black marker or pen and you just went humpty hump. So that's what I did. And then I thought about, another way to do it is like if you made a wider version of an M. So I did practice it several times before I actually did it. And it came out really nice. And then on my middle finger, I have my blinged out nail. That's why I called it Nails in Bling. And I used the silver polish here. And I just polished this entire nail this color, and then I just took my silver stones of variations of size and I just glued and placed them on there. Now what I've learned where I made an error, if you can see, looking at the blinged out nails, such as the two at the very tip of my nail, when I glued those I used too much glue, and then once they dried I did put a top coat of clear over them, and as you can see, that clear and that glue on this nail, excuse me, and this nail took away the shine, that sparkle that the other ones have. So what I'm gonna excuse me, what I'm gonna have to do is go back and pull those off and maybe get me another one out of my stash there that has more shine to it, because those look dull and lifeless. Yuck. And I don't want the nails to look horrible, because otherwise they look decent to me. And then when I get to this, I use my white polish here, and this is the M125 Shiny White. And then I use the Wet n Wild Lavender Cream. Now what I did with how I created it, I'm going to turn it this way. As you can see, I tried to create a bow the best of my ability. I didn't want to actually use one of my pink bows. I wanted to try to be creative and make a bow. So what I did was I took this polish here by Wet n Wild, and I had a piece of aluminum, and I made 2 dots on that. So once I opened it here, and I just let it drip until it splattered into like 2 dots. And once it splattered into 2 dots, I took the round part of my pen for my nail art, and I just bubbled and made 2 big round circles. And I made them kind of like oval like. And then I just took that stick and squiggled 2 lines there, and then I added a silver stone to the middle. And as far as you see the black lines, I just took it and swiped some. And what I did was, so you won't think I actually used, because when you look at the black and white polish, the ends of it, can be very thick. See how thick that is? It's not as thin as you like it. So if you're taking that and you're going across, you're not going to get a very nice thin line. So what I did was, since I couldn't use this one anymore that was old and it was still a thin strip, I took it, and that's how thin it is. I cleared it of all the silver. I dipped it in my black polish, and the same thing with the white. And then I just took it and I just went across and I just made little lines like such. And that's all I did really quickly, that way and this way, and, different angles. And I did that for the black and the white. And then this is what I came up with. Now, I saw these different designs I was on YouTube, and I just saw some ladies with different designs. This wasn't all on one finger. I saw a lady with some lips, and she had multiple lips, and hers are red and black. And then I saw someone with this design. Their bow was a different color, of course. I think it was like a yellow or something. So I decided to go with the pinks. And I really like this. I thought this was creative, something different that I did. And like I say, it took me an hour and like 35 minutes because I tried to, get it to perfection as best as I can. And like I say, that flaw in those 2 blinged out nails at the tip, I'm going to try to fix that. And then, I made a little boo-boo on this one too, where you can see a little smudge right there. But you got to be really close to catch that. So what do you think, ladies? Did I nail it this time again? I think I was very creative in something different. And I stick with my pinks because I love the pink. I was supposed to do pink and gold, but I was like, let me just try something on a different finger. And then another boo-boo that I made, see how they're all going the same direction? I meant for the bling nails to be the middle fingers, but I meant to take this design and put it here and this design to put it there. So they all would have been on different fingers when I showed the picture. And I was like, daggone it, but I don't feel like going through all that trouble trying to do that again. And so, yeah, I think they turned out very nice. I'm happy with them. Something different. I've been getting a lot of compliments on them. People saying that they are very nice and still telling me that I need to go ahead and enroll in school to get my license and do it professionally. But I'm still praying about that because there's some other things I want to do as well. So ladies, please comment below, like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you think about my phalanges. Bye, ladies. Love you. Well, those are the most awkward moments ever. Now, I was like, and ready to go, and it was still recording. Bye, ladies. Love you.